But this is coming out a lot better than my last attempts. It also looks like he's a little bit more muscular than I drew him, so like I'm gonna give him a little bit more on the pec situation, the pectoral muscles. Give him a little bit more pectoral muscle. Don't worry about like when it comes to like, oh, you can just draw this part of the body without sketch lines, because you will see me crumble and fall apart as we get to legs. Like, do not worry. Actually don't want that all the way over there because he... actually my tip was about like legs, but it was, you know. But if you want a tip for pecs, I can really quickly break down some anatomy for you. Here, all right. Let me know you're watching. Yeah, I'm gonna give you, first of all, do you want chest or legs first? Because I have a really neat trick for legs. It only works for, like, plantigrade legs, though. Alright, so the way I learned how to draw legs was you draw a lightning bolt that's really curvy, right? So there's this, like, weird S-shaped lightning bolt, and then you just connect the top and the bottom, and then you've got like these really stylized legs. Oh, I didn't see that you said chest first. Sorry. You guys are a little bit behind me, so I saw yeah bud hit me right after I said you want chest or legs, and I just assumed you meant legs. But yeah, that's how you draw legs. You just... And then you kind of learn from there. You kind of learn from there, like, the shape of legs. Because legs, you've got this, like, a more detailed leg is, like, it's the same basic shape. You can just use that as a sketching tool. And then you see me fall apart at feet. You can, like, use that as a sketching tool, but, like, yeah, leg muscles kind of do that situation. And then, like, here. So, obviously that's a little exaggerated so that you can see what I'm doing. But as you can see, like, this basic shape, you can just draw this over top of it. Because that S shape is right there. And then, for chests, what I do is, like, so here's the, let's say this is the neck. Necks kind of go forwards. What I do is I actually draw, like, a line like that from the neck, and then a line like this from the neck, and then draw a line up, a line down, line up, and then you connect these. And you add shoulders on top of them. And that's how I draw chests. See, now you can connect that line as far out as you need to this muscle here. And that's how I draw chests, and that actually really works for if you want to draw a more muscular man. Like, you can just exaggerate those lines, really bring out the shapes in them. Or if you don't have to. Um, Another thing that I keep in mind when drawing abs is you really only want this line here. This line right here. You don't want to go all the way around the abs. You just want that line, because unless you're actively flexing your abs, you actually can't see all that. Like, in any situation, really, ever. I actually kind of like this anatomy sketch, so I might keep it. But yeah, just whichever side of the abs are closer to this part of the body in your drawing, that's the one that you want this line on. Because like if you put it over here, it looks weird. But like this line, this shape, is kind of like two very vague lumps. The lower lump being longer than the upper lump. You can mimic that shape over here if you want to. Like really accentuate the abs. And then draw just like a teeny little line from the belly button. So that's really intense abs. But like that's about all you're gonna see on someone who's not actively flexing. So unless you're drawing like superheroes or something that like the style is generally to draw every individual ab, this is all you'll really need. But even like just this tiny little line right here, this is so much more realistic to like a strongman shape. That's not the way nipples go. Then like just give him like bigger arms and you've got a really strong looking dude. The other tip I give when drawing arms is that this part of the arm is a lot shorter than you think it is. Because it's not this the same length as this, it's this the same length as this. So when you're drawing arms, especially with the forearm like kind of close to the body, you want this bicep to be much shorter than this outside arm. And those are my tips for the day. And actually, one more tip, which I just kind of drew without thinking about it. This shape right here will help you a lot. Instead of doing just this as your sketch shape for a torso, doing like this, it really helps. I've got an ability to do stream highlights on my own, so I can make that whole tip segment a stream highlight if you want to like never lose it. And the shape that I'm talking about is this arch right here. And that's this shape. It really helps you keep track of where the front of the rib cage is.